welcome to the Future Blockchain Summit 2025 Web3 TV here. I'm your host, Quiroz, and today we're joined with...
Hi, Nai. Thank you for having me today. I'm Amel Rigneau, the CEO and founder of DigitalMind Ventures.
Okay, we had quite a conversation before this, I must say. We were just talking back and forth about Southeast Asia, etc., and that does still go back to the core of your business, as you said earlier, merging a lot of your experiences, the tech as well in Asia, with the Middle East, Europe even, creating this amazing project that you have. I don't want to get in the way of you explaining more of it, so please introduce what it's all about.
Thank you. So I'm based in Singapore, and I have been in Asia for more than 15 years already. And what we are doing is that we are building a tech ecosystem. We are helping startups to accelerate their growth in Southeast Asia, but also in Asia. We are helping VCs to scout and to find also talents for their portfolio startups. We are helping large corporates to find innovation and to integrate innovation, which is very, very difficult. As I'm a former entrepreneur, and I know how it's difficult to talk to corporates, to talk to VCs, and this is the reason why I built this company to help in the core, all those unicorns or even startups at each stage.
So as you said, it's coming from your own real life experience. I'm thinking this is a company that you wish existed at the time that you were struggling there, because there's just so many pain points that, again, you wish you had a bit of help or solutions with. Can you maybe tell us what those specific pain points are and how you are solving them in a unique you way?
So it depends at each stage. So if you are seed or pre-seed, or if you are a Series A, Series B,
correct,
all have some challenges. Mm-hmm. So for the pre-seed and seed, the main challenge is about the product. If your product is the right one, and the go-to-market afterwards. So this is really important, and how we help those type of startups is to understand if their business model and if their business plan are viable, to see really what are the costs, what could be the area where nobody is tackling it, or to be better than their competitor. And this is so important to build from the beginning.
100%.
So this is the first pain for them. Afterwards, it will be the financing part. How do you address a VC? How do you pitch? And it's very difficult. Why? Because some are not mature. And back then, in Asia, the VC part and the PE were not very mature. And this is where we can help you to educate or to find the right VC for your core activity. And so you will not lose time, because it's so easy to lose time with VCs, because they will ask you again and again, and some details and so on.
Lots of red tape as well.
A lot of red tape, exactly.
Way too much.
Exactly.
And in a fast-paced industry such as tech, you cannot, a millisecond in crypto is a lot, and a lot of things can happen. And speaking of crypto, I know you deal with greater tech, but of course this is Web3 TV. I've got to ask, in terms of the blockchain space, Web3 space as a whole, where are you seeing that in your side of town? And what are you seeing in the future, and how you guys as a company want to hop on board?
To be honest with you, I'm not tackling the financial part, but all except financial part. So art, for example, B2B, smart contract, maritime, and logistic part as well on the blockchain side, and the tokenization as well. Tokenization is really huge, with a lot of potential. But saying that, the main point is the governance. What is difficult is not the tech part. The tech part we are developing, and there are really smart people who are developing all those type of technology. So it's not a problem of technology, it's really a problem of governance and people. Even we are in a digital world, people trust, liquidity and so on are so important when we are talking about blockchain. And tokenization, I love tokenization because you can make an asset, a real asset, liquid.
Exactly.
And the sky's the limit in terms
Exactly.
of assets.
The skyscrapers and skies are the limit.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So it was huge for gaming and for art a few years ago. And now it's coming for real estate, which is huge,
Right.
for logistic as well, for everything, for maritime. It's amazing. So we will see in the next future
Yes.
a lot of new projects.
That sounds
And I'm
like
working on it.
I was getting there because it sounds like you are cooking something up. I've always wanted to ask a Web3 TV exclusive. But before we get to that, I do want to ask how you're different in terms of approach in the blockchain space in contrast to your other niches. How do you make it different as for your company dealing with such an insane, really, niche as Web3?
So what I'm good at, to be honest, is all those governance. So how you can build this trust. Because the tech part, the startups, most of the time, they have a good mentors, they have a good background and so on. So on the business side, but more than business, it's how you can address the market when the product is too new, how you gather the right people around the table. So sometimes when it's tokenization of an asset, you need to have some leaders around the table so you can put the tone of it.
Correct.
You have to also have governments as well.
Of course.
Because it's important to, as you are building the trust, you need a regulation at some point. And so to create this sandbox is what we are doing when the product is really new on the table.
It's finding the right strategy so that you don't scare off people from such new technology and actually introduce them into something that's amazing, but make it palatable to the masses, or rather to your niche or to your market. So I want to cap off this interview with, again, that little bit of a teaser that what you guys are cooking. Give us a Web3 TV exclusive. Nobody has heard about this. You've not shared this with anybody else. We're getting the scoop. We gotta. So go for it.
Oh my God, I'm under NDA, so I don't know. What can I
loop through that a little bit?
Can I say? Okay. So what we will try to do is to create a new platform on tokenization, but some specific services and physical assets.
Wow.
On a niche sector.
Wow.
We will try to work with government, with large corporates, and with 2 or 3 startups around the table to develop these services and also the physical asset tokenization linked to these services. So it will be very interesting sandbox.
Sounds incredible already.
Nobody has did it before. Very niche.
First of its kind, because again, you're very, very niche. Can we get a timeline of when this is going to launch, or we'll get at least, a primer?
Mid June. Yeah, June 2026.
Dropping in the summer next year. Amazing. Do a quick shout out to your company. Where can they find you? How can they get involved? Go ahead.
So how you can involve, WhatsApp us, call us, DigitalMind Media, or through LinkedIn, whatever. I will be there, and I will be really happy to help you to scale, either in Asia and now in the Middle East, so we can build bridges.
Amazing. And I'm probably going to see you next in Singapore, as you were talking off cam about.
Please come.
Thank you so much, Amel. That was incredible. A lot of exciting stuff there. Once again, I'm Heidi Quiroz, your host, and catch you in the next one.
Thank you.